Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading of October 15 through 21 for 2023. My name is Dawn. You're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Libra. So I hope you will take what resonates and leave what doesn't. How are you doing, Libra? For anyone that is new to my channel, thank you so much for finding your way to me. I hope you will click the like and the subscribe so that you are given notifications when I post. I do post weekly for all signs. For anybody that is returning, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for your support. I am on a mission from God. Actually, my higher self is really wanting me to expand my channel. And it's really because this is a way for me to be of service, right? Because that's what we're here to do, is to be of service to others. And this is a platform that allows me to reach as many people as possible. So I appreciate your help. As this information is free to you, and any content creator that is out there just appreciates the fact that you take the time out of your day, because we realize that you have lots of options out there. So just know that my heart is very appreciative, and I'm opening up my heart and my soul to all of you out there, to be support for you as we're going through our ascension process here on the planet. So this past week, how was your week? How was your week last week? My week was really up and down. There was a lot of things that happened last week. You know, I live in the US. I live in Arizona in the US. And so there was a lot of things that happened, not only, you know, locally in my state, but also in our country. We've had, you know, Kevin McCarthy pulled off, and now they're looking for a new speaker. And we've had this new conflict that has broken out in the Middle East. And I haven't really heard very much about what's going on with the Ukraine situation. So there's a lot of moving pieces, right? And we are part of that. Spirit has told me in this last week, there was a couple of very strong messages. One was, no one is going to be left behind, right? Your soul makes decisions for you from that higher space, right? As to what direction your soul is going to do. Your soul has made decisions as to whether you are going to ascend up and you're going to be able to experience this ride, right? This purging of all of this lower energy, this darker forces, all of the lies and the deceit and all the stuff that has been going on this planet as she makes her ascension process. We may be ascending also, and we may be ascending without her actually taking that step. But one way or the other, many of us are making that decision to move up, right? I think, and I believe in my heart, that if you found your way to my channel, it's because you are moving up and you wish to move up as well. So while I will be looking at your day-to-day, there is a bigger component of tapping into your heart space, tapping into your soul, really looking at what it is that your soul is wanting to give you messages about. So today I'm going to pull a oracle card from the deck of, what is this deck called? It's called the Secret Language of Light, and it's transmissions from your soul. What I love about this deck is that the pictures on each of the cards actually they are light codes. So they activate, right? Depending on the message that you receive. It has been, this is my last reading for this group of readings. And the way that I had as you being the last reading that I conduct, has been based on how many people have watched my videos. So the more watched videos are the ones that I will typically start with. And then the ones that are least watched are towards the, the end of the reading cycle. However, what I've been finding is when I have done that, that by the end of the time that I'm doing a specific reading for for each week or whatever it is that I'm doing it for, I find that the last few readings are so much more impactful, right? It just feels like there's more energy there. It feels like there's a lot more coming in from spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you from this secret language of light to find out what your soul wants to tell you. And then I'm going to pull cards from the Morgan Greer deck to do a Celtic cross. And at the very end, I'm going to pull your 5 main themes that you can walk away with. So those 5 main themes could either validate what I've already said, or it could be messages, additional messages for you that spirit wants you to be aware of. Or you could use those messages as affirmations for your week. Okay, so here we go. You ready, Libra? Your card. Ooh, wow. I'm just trying to take this in here. This is really pretty. Okay, so this card is called your soul song. And what I have been guiding the other signs to do is to pause the camera or pause your message so that you can actually see this card, because it really is a activation card, right? So you can bring this energy inside of you. Now, as you can see, there is an individual sitting down here, right? And this person has got their light, their heart chakras completely open. They're activating their light body. You also have this angelic information coming in directly in, right? I can feel this is like an oversoul for you. And then you've got this God source up there. How pretty is this card? It's just really beautiful. I love all the colors too. Okay, Libra, let's read the message. The message reads, it's number 41. Okay. Here we go. So it's called the Soul card, Soul Song. It's number 41. It says, tune into the soundtrack of life. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as pulsating light moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know that it exists. We know animals hear sounds we can't. Your song is always resonating through the universe, along with the music of the spheres and the sound the universe made when it was born, the greatest song of all. Om. You can tune into it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from this highest, most aligned, most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you to tune into your soul song. Or you can go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and detoxify. Align with the sounds of the earth and you will find the steps to take next. Wow, that's pretty powerful. So I don't know if you're aware, there's a lot of There's a lot of people out there that do Om, where they just sit and they just say that word. Om is supposed to be the resonance of the universe, but it's also supposed to be the hertz, the um, the energy of the earth itself. So that's a beautiful card. I love it, Libra. Okay, so now we're going to move into your actual reading. And this is the Morning Rear deck. I am going to shuffle so you can see I'm shuffling. I've already shuffled, but I'll shuffle some more. Okay, so what do our neighbors need to know? What is their main focus for the week? What is helping or hurting them for the week? What's on their minds? What is supporting them? What's the long-term energy? What are the external influences? What do we see coming up in the future? And then what's their outcome? Those are all the steps within the Celtic cross, okay? So Libra, air signs. So air signs have to do with sword energy. So we'll see what comes up for you, Libra. We're split. And we're ready to go. Okay, so your main focus is the King of Pentacles. I will explain that more in a moment. This has come up for almost every single sign. Crazy. I think it's a collective thing, to be honest with you. This is what's helping or hurting. Okay. Wow. Okay. You do have two major arcana, so that means that's two energies that you have been working with for a while. Pentacles. We have three pentacles, which have to do with the earth energy. We have two swords, which represent your air energy. We do have two wands. And a cup. Major arcanas. Okay, Libra. So as I was mentioning, this King of Pentacles has come up in quite a few readings for this week. I feel like that is a energy that is probably very predominant on the planet right now. Now, the thing about the Knights is fast moving energy. And I would say that things have really been speeding up for us as a collective. The Knight of Pentacles is very much more concerned about his own home. He's worried about his home, his property, his possessions, his physical security. And that's fine. That's certainly a way to live your life. The thing about this Knight, though, is he is the slowest moving Knight in the tarot. That means he's not budging very much. And really what the Knights are, the energy of the Knights is about taking action. So in the Rider-Waite deck, the Knight of Pentacles is on his horse. He is in his fields. There's a huge swath of land that's right by him, behind him on that card. And it's just ready for it to be planted, for seeds to be planted. And I feel like that's what this energy is representing, is that you're in a place now where you really need to plant your seeds. You really need to plant the things that you want to create in your life, the direction you want your soul and your your physical self to go. Okay, so this is representative of where you are at. And as I had mentioned, this has come up in almost every reading, this energy. So you are just tapping into that same type of we need to take action now. What is helping or hindering you is the Queen of Pentacles. And I love the Queen of Pentacles. She is self-made. She's a healer. So I feel like this energy is truly your energy. I feel like you are this Queen of Pentacles. I know that the queens are about patience and understanding. And this queen has been able to make her, she's very self-sufficient, this queen. She doesn't need to rely on external influences in order for her to create the home that she wants or the stability that she wants in her life. She focuses on this great, big, huge pentacle right here. And pentacles represent our physical security. It represents our wealth. It represents our possessions, our home life, and it also represents our health. She is a natural healer. So she taps into the more of the alternative lifestyle in terms of healing herself. It's not that she doesn't believe in medicine. It's just that she doesn't always trust medicine. She will, if you know what I mean. It's kind of one of the, if she can heal herself through holistic means, meaning using plant medicine, using essential oils or alternative things, eating healthy, using food as her nutrition to be able to build up her immune system. She's also very kind. She's very loving. She's very nurturing. She's a giver. She's a good listener. She is just a warm individual. And if you are a male, and it doesn't have to be gender specific, but if you're a male, you are tapping more into that feminine aspect of yourself. Okay, this next week, you're going to be tapping into that softer side of you to go through what you will be experiencing this next week. What we have got going on in our minds is there's a lot of mystery. There's a lot of mystery out there, and I completely acknowledge that. This is another major arcana card. I feel you will be working through this energy for a while. This is not a one and done. It's not going to be completed by the end of this week on the 21st. This is energy you're working through. Now, the thing about the moon is it is about mysterious paths and it is about the unknown. This is about uncovering truths for yourself. The thing about this card is the journey on this card is there is a lobster right here that's in the water, which the water represents our subconscious, right? And this lobster recognizes and realizes in order for him to grow, he has to go down this path between these two animals, between these two pillars, and he needs to get way, way back there towards the mountains, which represent accomplishment and represents completions, right? And he is much more comfortable in air than in water than he is out on land. But he realizes that's his path. Well, this is you. This is your path. The thing about this card that I'm going to bring to your attention is on the left, we have the wolf, and on the right, we have a dog. And those animals are meant to represent our basic animal instincts. We may resort to having to use those basic animal instincts in some areas of our life this next week. But the other part of this is the dog energy represents loyalty, right? It represents being on your path, companionship, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we have this big, huge full moon. We are moving towards this full moon on the 28th of October, which is going to be a lunar eclipse. So we are in eclipse season this month. This is going to happen right before Halloween. So I feel like big things are coming in, and we don't have the answer as to what's coming. But the whole point of this card is just to be focused on your path. Go within yourself, right? Sing your soul song. Okay, so what is supporting you is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a choice of some type that it's a choice that you can that's going to be coming in for you. It has to do with inspiration. So the wands have to do with inspiration, our creativity, our passions, our motivations, and our intuition. And if you can see, he's holding this globe right here, right? So this is a card of him deciding, does he want to stay in his comfort zone where he knows he is going to be comfortable, but he's not going to have very much growth in that space? Or does he take the adventure, right? Because the wands are about taking action, moving forward, going out there and experiencing life. If you also look, he has a shield on him, and on that shield is this red rose. So the rose is very significant in tarot. It does represent love. It represents passion. It represents being passionate yourself about life. And then the lily has to do with compassion as well. And it talks about a purity of thought, right? The purity of thought. Is there anything else? Purity of thought, purity of mind, right? The white energy. Okay. So your past energy is the World card. The World card is a major arcana. This is telling us that a big cycle has ended for you. Now, I look at the World card because we've got the bull here, we've got Leo, so we got Taurus and Leo, the eagle, I think that's an eagle there. I don't know who the eagle is, and I don't know what this person represents either, but those are different of the different signs. But the other thing is this is the completion card. And it's a big completion. So many times when I see this card, it feels like to me that your soul has wanted you to complete one of the things that you came into this life to complete. So let's say, you have a list. Before you come into a body, your soul says, I want to accomplish this, and I want to accomplish this, and I want to accomplish this. A, B, and C. And you might start all of those, A, B, and C, at various times in your life, right? But it may take a long time to complete A. It may take a whole, decade to complete something. So basically what this is saying is you have achieved some type of a major ending, a major completion, which I feel on the soul level that you have done. However, this is not complete for you for the rest of your life. It's like, oh no, I'm golden. I don't have to do any more lessons. No, you're just starting another cycle, okay? And that is representative with this Ace of Rods. So this is what your near future is. This is a seed. It's a gift coming out of the clouds here. That's God's hand handing you this rod. Now, this rod is a seed of potential. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity, or this is a new way of moving forward. The wands have to do with our inspiration, our creativity, has to do with our motivation, our passions, has to do with our intuition. So something's going to come in this week, early this week, and it's going to be a gift from God. And it's completely up to you whether or not you recognize that opportunity or not. Okay. If you recognize that opportunity and you grab a hold of this opportunity, then you are going to need to nurture that into fruition. But this is a beautiful opportunity. This is a new beginning. Okay. So it makes sense that this was a big ending. And now you have this new opportunity that is really going to spark your passion and spark your creativity. Your long-term energy is this Knight of Cups. So this Knight is the loving Knight. He is very chivalrous. He's a type of energy that would like to sweep you up off your feet and would like to woo you. So it could be that some of you are getting into a new relationship, or maybe you have met someone new that embodies some of these qualities. Once again, Knights have to do with taking action, right? So if someone comes into your life, it has to be reciprocal. So if you put in some energy, do you get energy in return? So if you give them some love, do you get love back? You know, it's that kind of give and take type of a thing. So this is a very romantic type of an individual. They believe in, you know, giving you flowers and all of that type of stuff. And it also, it feels like it's more of a new thing than an existing. Because if you had an existing love relationship that this energy would be tapping into, you would have different cards here. But this is your only cup card. So this is new energy coming in. Looks very positive though. Your external forces are the Six of Swords. This is a card of rites of passage. This is a card of moving from difficulty or trauma into calmer shores. So I do feel as though a lot of us have been going through a lot of trauma. It could just be emotional trauma. It could be triggers, right, that we're moving beyond. There's a lot of information coming out. There is a woman here in this boat, and on the other side of this woman is a child. So this is a card of, and on this card, the water here is quite choppy. And over here, it's like smooth as glass. So basically what this is saying is you're moving into calmer shores. You're moving into a place of strength, a place of peace. There's nothing else they want to say. Okay. Your future energies is the Queen of Swords. So this is perfect, right? Because the Queen of Swords is your energy. She is a badass queen. She represents, I mean, you can see she's got this beautiful rose here, right in the center of her heart. So she is a loving queen. However, she's also a very analytical queen. She is very patient. She's very understanding. She will stand her ground. She knows herself very well. She knows what she will tolerate, what she will not tolerate. She knows how to set clear boundaries. This queen is a very good communicator. She knows how to get her point across. She will not mince words with you. You know exactly where you stand with her. Actually quite pretty, isn't she? So this is you. This is your energy. This is your future feelings. You're going to be stepping into this queen energy. And like I said before, this could be representing you, or this could, if you're a male, this is your more feminine side that you're going to be stepping into and kicking ass with. The other thing about the this queen is that she knows how to get to the heart of the matter. She knows how to assess, like she knows how to really drill down quickly. She doesn't need all the fluff. She's not a fluffy queen. She wants to know exactly what your thoughts are, how you came up with those thoughts. She's just a really analytical type of a queen. Okay. And then your final outcome card is the Nine of Pentacles, which I love this card because the next card, of course, is the Ten of Pentacles, which is happy home, happy life, happy everything. But this individual is, this energy is about trying to tell you that you are creating a beautiful home for yourself. You're creating a beautiful sacred space for you to live in. You are creating your physical security. You have all the tools to do that. It looks as though your finances are balancing out. And it could also just mean prosperity over a broad spectrum of things, right? And this nine is also saying, so the nines in tarot have to represent attaining something or progression. And she is really wanting to become the 10, right? She wants to become the 10 because that is completion. And that is happy home, happy life, all of that. And she is just right there. So Spirit is telling you, keep moving forward. You're doing great. All the things that you are wanting to manifest in your life are going to come into fruition for you. Just be a little patient if it doesn't come as quickly as you would like, but it's coming and Spirit's got your back. Okay, Libra, now I'm going to pull your last 5 main themes. Your first card is Bow. You are highly thought of. Well, that's nice. Your second card is the broken wishbone. Some wish will not be granted. Okay. Bird perched. You're waiting for dues, package, or a letter. Your next card is the club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Yeah, Libra, I don't think that's going to happen to you. I'm wondering what that's about. Let's pull another card for that. But you're going to have triumphs over troubles and obstacles. So somebody's going to try to make you do something, and you are going to triumph. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to end up the way they thought it was going to end up. And then your final card is the camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. Perseverance, right? That absolutely taps in because that's what this 9 is about as well. Wow, this has been a great reading, Libra. I don't see anything bad. I see a lot of really good things. I love that they talked about your soul song. You might find yourself humming, which would be lovely. Because when you hum, I just learned this just recently. When you hum, it resonates all through your throat chakra. But as you're humming, it breaks up any of the mucus really that you have in your sinuses. So it's a really good way to actually help that area of your physical body. Okay, Libra, thank you so much for being here. Please like, because I love you. Have a great week. Until next time, take very good care of yourself and enjoy your week.